to Kingdom Hearts 2, part 947 in 2. I am in endgame now. I'm feeling close. On my journey off-screen grinding, I discovered that I have most of the items to craft the Ultimate Keyblade. I'm missing a few key items, but I leveled up a bit. Just to get more prepared for this upcoming battle that we're about to have with this creepy figure. Now, I feel confident in my ability now to take him down, unless some crazy... Although, you know what? There is a second form for this boss that I don't know exactly how to deal with. But, I did go activate the boss fight and then spam my reflection, and that seemed to have solved most of the beginning part of the boss fight. So let's try that again. Okay, so step 1: spam reflect.
Take that. There.
Murder.
Take this.
Whenever I feel threatened, use reflect. I feel threatened. Reflect.
This is it.
New game plan. I feel threatened. Huh. Okay, I feel very threatened during this part. I really don't think I should be over here. Yeah, no, bad idea, bad idea. Bad idea. Such a bad idea. Okay, now I can't reflect. Unless I use my elixir.
There.
Well, actually, that healed me and did this, so I probably it's kind of a waste, but whatever.
Okay.
Welcome to sloppy fighting. Alright. Ow. Ow. Okay, once I get hit by one of those, it's kind of all over. I tried to hit reflect. Okay, that was me being bad. This is doable. I feel like I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like the defensive mechanics in Kingdom Hearts, like, they don't feel so great to use. Like, in God of War, when I was playing that, like, you can press one button and you parry, or, like, you time it. This game is, you do, but it just feels kind of gross. Maybe I'm wrong. But... yeah. It feels harder than it needs to be.
Back off.
I never really understood. Ow. Okay, I'm mistiming that. Let me wait. Okay. Hey, I hit that. I should use my potions instead of my cure. I think if I keep doing this, I'll be okay. Ow. 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 Please don't kill me. Hey, yeah.
This is it.
I don't even have reflect now. If I wanted to reflect. Ow.
Take that. There.
This music is way too calming for the fight of the ages. That's bad. That's so bad. I'm just gonna heal. I really shouldn't be using my heal like that. Ow. I knew he's coming in for the... He's coming in for the double dumpster. I feel like a Kingdom Hearts toddler over here. Just mashing my funny buttons. Ow. I'm not just mashing, but it may feel like that. I don't know if I can dodge this effectively, but if I can dodge these, nope. If I can dodge most of these and not die, I can hit him with the Sonic Rave or whatever, and then die like an idiot. Oh my god. No! That sucked. I'm going into this with 0 drive meter too, which is also pretty sucky. I gain it by the time I get to the end bit there. All I needed to do was dodge that one thing and then hit him with... Honestly, I didn't even need to use the drive form. But if I hit him with that attack, it'll kill him. Alright. This seemed impossible at first, but this is very doable. Okay. We just gotta get good. Yep. And just reflect when we know he's gonna attack. He's gonna do his center of the island move. I don't know how to dodge this better than I'm doing. I think a combination of jumping and doing that seems to be good. Okay. Okay. You like to see it? He's gonna do a follow-up 15 attacks, so we just spam reflect. Use reflect instantly, just 1,000 kajillion damage. Shouldn't do it there. Here I can do it though. Use cure because I panic. Alright. I just need to avoid this. Somewhat. I don't even need to avoid all of it, just some of it. Okay. Yeah, I want to do my funny final boss move on you, not yours on me. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no! Use a potion, please! Just do anything. I tried to heal. No! My buttons are different. I'm in limit form. This sucks. I thought I wasn't in limit form anymore. Well, I shouldn't even go in limit form. Limit form is lame. It's good, but it just got me killed. I could just do this without it. It's not... Like, it's easier when I don't. At least I can use cure in the air. I can't use potions on the ground, which is something... I mean, I can't use potions in the air, which I didn't even really realize until right about now. Is this actually... Is this using my items, too? I just realized. No, it probably isn't. I would hope not. Alright, let's use our brain again. Oops, I didn't use my brain. I used the opposite of my brain. Come on. I know you want to meme at me. I might die here. Or I might be okay. Yeah, let me just restart. That was a bad beginning of that fight. Let's do that again. I didn't reflect after the first combo. Man, I really wish you didn't have to walk 30 miles to get to the boss every time. This is improved from the base game, too. Okay. Let's try this again. So the initial comedy attack he attacks you with. Deflect that. Beat him up just enough. Just enough for him to get angry. Then continue to beat him up. Then block again. Then you can beat him up for free. Again, just enough to get angry. Then you can beat him up again for free. And then again, angry. Reflect. Okay. We're doing a much better job this time around, actually. Pretty cool. We just comboed the hell out of him. I'm gonna use a potion, because why not? They grow on trees. Oh yeah, we're reaching critical levels of heart and dark and light and dark, and I'm gonna go crazy mode. I'm dying. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I need to stop. Someone yell at me. Stop doing critical. Stop entering cool limit mode. What's up, Cabbage? There's no reason for me to be dying. I handle it so well, and then I'm stopping. Limit mode is for Weenie Hunt Jr. I need to just keep my reflect so I can reflect all the damage and be okay and heal. It's so tempting to just do it, though. Alright, let's do it again. Run it back. Counter. Do the combo. He gets angry. Oops, I messed up. Well, he still gets angry. It's just angry at a different time. Still gotta give him a few whacks. Then he gets angry. Oh, I missed it. I missed the timing. I did it right, but I missed it. Yeah, we just vibing. Dude, I comboed him so hard that one time he didn't even get to this stage until the end, which was crazy. Now I'm just getting... Okay. He's gonna... Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Let's try that again. I honestly, now I feel like I need to do the combo thing on him like 100 times in a row. It almost feels like a flawed run if I don't do the cool thing. Because I did get him down to like 2 bars a second ago. Instead of doing it kind of a lame way. Okay.
Take that.
There we go.
Take this.
It's now. There we go. Then do it again. Oh, last time that knocked him off guard, but whatever. Let me out. See, I want to heal in the sky right there. Because I don't want to land on the ground and die horribly instantly. Yeah, he's gonna react to that one, boys. Uh-oh. Okay, dash, jump. Nope. Jump, dash, dash. Not bad. Not good. Not bad, but this ain't good. But guess what is good? Once I do this, I'll have enough for reflect. The perfect timing. If you saw that. We computed it in our mind. The perfect timing for reflect. A simple calculation, but an important one no less. Okay. Don't worry about it. We also calculated the spacing there so we wouldn't die. You're just gonna have to trust me on that one. Everything you see on this stream is calculated and intentional. Oh my lord. No! Let me just do anything! Thank you. Jesus Christ. Alright, we have to enter limit form. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but we have to do it to win. Okay, we did it. Jeez, this is the first of these stupid fights that we're gonna be doing. This is the first of the stupid fights. And we're already having a time. Yeah, just vibing, just lurking.
Dark.
Someone from the dark. Oh my god.
You can't beat Riku.
We gotta get the ultimate Keyblade.
I defeated a Riku once.
You what?
I don't even know who this is. Is
Tell
this
me why he picked you?
Is this Ventus? Is this Roxas? I think it's one of those two people. I don't know. It's my boy Twinkus. That was actually like that was the first real fight we've had basically in this game. That we actually had to like use moves and not die. The lore of the story is retconned as easily as anything. Yeah. All you need to know is the music is cool and his Keyblade is neat. Yeah, Twinkus, but spelled with an X for Organization 13. Oh no! Oh my god, my one Keyblade. It's not like everyone has 20 of these. Kyrie just has one to use like a doorstop at her house. Also, yeah, wait, that's how that works, idiot. Oh, he's dead. I stabbed him in the heart. What? I'm very much expecting Star Wars World to be part of Kingdom Hearts 4. Doo-doo-doo. Man, Roxas is such like a hot topic icon in this game. It's insane.
You seek answers.
With his checkerboard rings. Oh my god, they're doing a I am Lord Voldemort. Oh my god.
You feel nothing.
He's gonna reorder the words.
Nothing is real.
Oh my god, this dialogue.
I can give you purpose.
So, do you guys remember in Chamber of Secrets, the movie version, Tom Riddle, aka Voldemort, spoilers, he spells out his name like that. He's like, and his name spells out I am Lord Voldemort, which his name is Tom Riddle. It's so stupid.
Roxas.
That is right. The new you.
Oh my god, wait, Roxas is Sora's nobody?
Look who's finally awake.
Well, I guess it makes, I mean, I'm saying that like it's not a big reveal because at this point it's like so known. But I guess that could have been a big-ish reveal.
Maybe I have it wrong.
I don't know.
Might be time to sleep. Soon we won't be able to talk like this anymore.
I didn't know. Yeah, no, he's just nobody.
It's time for me to go back to where I belong.
The problem I have is
You know,
that I don't
I've
really
been
understand
thinking
the
about
whole
something
Ventus
Dominique
thing.
said.
Because he looks like Roxas, but he's
Roxas.
not. But I think he's like
Are
their
you really sure that
ancestor
you
or
don't
something. I
have a
don't
heart?
remember. I don't know.
Is it possible that we all have one? You, me, her? Or is
So-
that just wishful thinking?
This game has a big like emotional thing about Roxas getting done dirty, and he doesn't really have a life or
can't-
anything.
Just look inside.
Yeah. So Roxas is like, it's really
I guess
sad.
not.
Except in 3 they kind of
figure
retcon everything, I guess.
there
Although I
is
haven't
something
beaten
in
3.
there
I just know there's like a big
inside us,
spoiler about 3, which
Then we'd
I don't
feel it, wouldn't we?
necessarily want to drop here, but like
And if so,
they basically turn every sad-ish bittersweet thing into just being like, oh no, everyone's fine. Everything is okay.
Don't leave me hanging.
So, whatever. It does kind of make this game
Sora
feel
will
less
find the answer
impactful.
we're looking for. I know he will, because he's me.
Oh my god, he's him.
True enough.
Sora was inside of Roxas the whole time. I mean, I've seen the art, but I never knew. It was canon.
Thanks.
Sea salt ice cream. Also, I don't know if it, I think it was in this game where they like fake you out by falling off the tower. That freaked me out.
Your new name. You and I sat right here and watched the sunset.
Yeah. This place is home. Me, Hayner, Pence.
Okay, but Roxas, your friends are not real.
We've shared a lot of
They're
adventures.
those people were fake. They literally didn't exist.
I know you will.
Yeah,
Oh god.
you're right.
See, that's the part that's the
Well,
worst.
I should go.
I hate that there's like a digital
Sora's
city or
waiting
something like
for
that.
me.
Like I don't understand what they're doing with that.
Yeah.
There's like 2 sets
I
of
suppose he
Twilight
is.
Town. One's like in a big
Man,
computer
this is
or
some
something.
Good ice cream, huh?
I feel like if they didn't have that, it would actually make things like be more sane, and it wouldn't change much.
Take care. Okay?
Right back at you, buddy.
No! Oh! Actually, it's very sad, but it doesn't. Again, play Kingdom Hearts 3, and you'll be like, oh wait, no, it's not sad at all. No one cares. It's fine. It's just fine. Everything is fine. Oh my god, it was It was a Roxas or Ventus. Is Ventus even in this? Was even considered yet? By Kingdom Hearts 2
You
time?
make a good other.
No, it's Roxas. Man, Roxas is just so much cooler than Sora and better. And stronger.
You make
And
a
more
good
epicer.
other.
Are you okay?
Was this just in Final Mix,
Just
by the way?
happened.
I think this was a Final Mix thing. I don't think this was in.
Disappeared. Then me and Donald had to fight some nobodies.
I don't know if this was in the original.
Oh. He said
Well,
he
maybe it.
defeated
I mean,
Riku.
it probably couldn't be because
That guy.
they would have to
in the black
re-record
coat.
these voice lines because a lot of the Final Mix stuff is Japanese only, so it's just silent.
Yeah. You're right.
I don't know. Someone, I need a
The
Kingdom
Black
Hearts
Coat
historian
means
in the chat.
Organization 13. He must have been trying to trick you.
Yeah, that must be why we didn't see him.
Huh?
You must be tired, Sora.
Sora had an
Come on,
internal conflict and
let's
kept
just find
losing.
A way to get into that castle.
God. Well, once we get into the castle, there's one enemy type I need. It's the sorcerer enemy, and they drop an item I need for the ultimate keyblade. I also need to get some more things. Alright, 2 become 1. See this keyblade? It's a cool one. It's a cool keyblade. 2. Alright. Yeah, this is a Final Mix edition, the keyblade, I believe. Or I don't even know. Don't listen to me. This is one. It's a really cool looking Keyblade, and I want to use it anyway because it's neat and cool. And then I can use these two and look really cool. And Bond of Flame, so I'll look extra really cool. Do you know how, like, can you even comprehend how cool I'm gonna look? Answer, no, because it's that cool. Combo Master, I need that. Need that in my life. I don't have any more AP. You can't even begin to fathom how cool it's gonna look. Let me just get rid of one level 4 ability right now for temporary. I mean, Lucky Lucky is really good. And all of these are really good. Okay, maybe I don't need that many draws, honestly. I could probably turn off like one thing. I need one more point to get Combo Master. There's gotta be some random nonsense that's kind of lame that I don't want. Don't people like turn off Slapshot? I don't remember. There's something that people turn off. None of these seem like a good thing to turn off besides like, yeah, like not like turning off like Lucky Lucky or something. Or honestly just another draw orb. Whatever, that's fine. I'll turn them back if I have stuff. Unleash a combo whether or not you land your hits. Well, what does that even mean?
Back off.
Oh, you could just do combos anywhere?
Take this. Take
Ah, yes, reward me for being bad.
this is it.
That's actually pretty good. I like that.
Take this.
Alright, so now we beat that enemy, right? We beat ourselves. Now that we beat up ourselves, our cooler selves, right? Now, what we can do is, one, open all these chests that we couldn't open before. Or we could open, but we're dying and can get. So we need some, it's like, I call it like auriculum. It's not that. It's like, it's pronounced something different. It's like it's an O material plus. We need to get 14 of them. I looked online. Apparently there isn't 14 of them in the game. I don't know what that means. Like, I look up a guide. How do I get the ultimate Keyblade? It's like, get all these items. Yeah, there's 14 of them. Or, what is that? Orichalcum? I never said it as a kid. I would just read it. It's better than saying aluminium. I need some aluminium foil. I need to put me bangers and mash and then some aluminium foil. Well, right, I don't know. Aluminium is that's a cursed one. I guess it's probably how it's spelled, but it's still a little cursed. Alright. Let me save here. So, now that we have this awesome, cool Keyblade, we can unlock Master, or we can unlock Final Form. Which also unlocks the ability for me to grind more. So, like, this whole time, I couldn't really do off-screen grinding efficiently because I couldn't grind for the enemy that I need to get the ultimate Keyblade, and I couldn't grind Final Form, and I couldn't use Final Form to grind efficiently. So my grinding was inefficient. But now that I have Final Form, or while I don't technically have Final Form yet, I need to unlock it by using Master Form and getting lucky TM. Yeah, you just occasionally... By having this Keyblade now, I have a chance at getting the, Well, actually, I think you always, after beating that boss, even without the Keyblade, you always had a chance into entering Master Mode. This Keyblade, I think, just increases the chance of you entering, the Dark Mode or whatever. But when you enter Dark Mode, when you enter Sora Night Mode, you have a chance of turning into Final Form. I don't know. If I didn't know it was in the game, I wouldn't even understand what I'm talking about. Oh my god, it's Kairi with her massive size 75 shoes. And her massive 75 shoes and 1 IQ. 1 brain cell.
What are you going to do with us?
It's not her fault the game does her dirty. She doesn't have a chance to, like, do anything until, like, the third game, and then even then, it's still, like, she doesn't really get to do anything. Riku, at least Riku gets to do stuff.
Sora's in danger because of me.
Roof. Dude, this whole end game, I don't even remember at all like what this end game entails.
Hurry.
It's been a long time. Why is Kyrie wearing like a sleeping bag as a dress? I mean, everyone the zippers was like the theme of this game. Everyone is rocking too many zippers. I mean, I'm looking at. I have a poster of Kingdom Hearts 2 actually behind me. I have a Crystal Skull Indiana Jones poster, and Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't know why I have either of these posters, but I mean, Kingdom Hearts 2 is at least Kingdom Hearts 2. But Crystal Skull's unforgivable.
Kyrie,
We're almost there.
there.
But yeah, not saying anything bad about Kingdom Hearts 2. It's just like having that as my poster, it feels like it denotes that it's like my favorite game of the entire world. And I do enjoy these games a lot. It's just I don't know anything about them, it feels like. I don't know enough about them. I don't know, there's a lot of secrets and little mechanics and hidden things in these games. Alright. So, check this out. Well, one, here's all the materials. Here's the recipe. Look at this. We can make more AP boosts too, but check the recipe. We need 1 Twilight Crystal and more of that Auracalicum. Auracalicum Plus. That's probably how... Auracalicum? Auracalicum Plus. That's the only way I could assume to pronounce that. Now, it says you need 13 for Organization 13. But apparently you don't need 13. I don't understand what that means. I just saw that on the wiki. Oh boy! Not to be confused with Mickey, who's like, you can kill the organization, Sora. Like, yeah, that's... Yep. Alright, we're entering Star Wars
Kyrie,
territory
where
here.
are you?
Shh! Remember where we are. This is their stronghold.
I think we are at the end of the game. At this point. We've done all the Disney World, so...
I think we got company.
I think we're actually gonna beat it. It took years of streaming. But I think we'll actually be able to beat this game. Maybe not any of the side content on stream. Maybe not any of the secret bosses, because they'll probably be too hard.
Naminé?
But we could try.
Kyrie, I'm afraid leaving is not an option.
Those are the shortest, tallest enemies I've ever
I'll
seen.
take you to see Sora. You don't want that?
I do. More than anything. But not with you around.
What's this guy's name again?
If I had a heart, this would be where I'd die of laughter.
Okay. Oh my god, it's Riku.
Didn't Roxas take care of you?
You can take it from here, Riku.
Hell yeah.
Riku?
Let's everyone get hyped for Riku. Okay, I think he's like Sonic Knuckles. Or I think he's like Sonic Boom Knuckles in this game, where he's like jacked for no reason. And looks way older. But then, I mean, he kind of does in the other games too, but like, I think he looks weird in this game, and I don't know why. I have to take a look at him once I see him, though. Unless this is somehow not Riku, and it's like someone else completely with Riku's Keyblade. Riku's evil-ass Keyblade. Oh, wait. Okay, it is Riku, but he's in the other body. He's in the Xehanort... Wait, that's not Xehanort. He's in the Ansem body. It's Ansem Riku. That's why he looks weird. Okay. The only reason I even knew he looked kind of weird is also... Okay, didn't get lucky. We got the anti-form. Didn't get lucky. We'll get final form eventually, boys. You just gotta have a little faith. Can you even get like XP in the anti-form?
Yeah.
I feel like you can't. Oof.
Take this.
No, it looks like you can't. I don't think you can. That's weird. I guess it's supposed to be a punishment for playing the video game. Well, it's a punishment for like spamming forms, I guess. So there's no anti-summon, and summons are far more spammable. Thanks, pal. I wasn't for you, Goofy. We need a Goofy movie world where we have to teach Goofy how to be a non-absentee father inside of Kingdom Hearts universe. Because if this is the same Goofy that has Max as a son in universe, he's not doing a good job of parenting. Also, uh-oh. Big uh-oh. So, while I murder, while I commit crimes, real quick, I need to, oh lord. Wait a minute. Magnet, set me free. Okay, thank God, thank God for Magnet and Reflect, making the game playable. Yeah, no, I need to, I mean, I kind of want to get that. I might have to go on a little side journey to get the ultimate Keyblade. Cosmic Belt, nice. I have to do a little side journey to get that ultimate Keyblade before we do any of the final stuff. Okay, I don't know where these sorcerer enemies are. I guess maybe I'll know them when I see them, or I might already have seen them. That could have been them right there. Probably was them. Cosmic Chain, Gaia Belt. Okay, these are basically the same with different resistances. Wait, do I already have a Cosmic? Oh no, I don't have a Cosmic Belt. It's just a little bit better defense, but I mean, I don't have the percentages as much, so I don't know. I don't know exactly how that works out. Goofy's still somehow missing a ring. I don't know how that happened. I feel like Goofy probably shouldn't have the Cosmic Ring, and Donald should maybe have the Cosmic Ring. If he already has one Cosmic Ring, maybe he should have another Cosmic Ring. Or Cosmic Arts.
Oh my!
Or maybe Sora, should have the Cosmic Arts. Yo, what's up, Harms? Don't forget to equip your brand deal headband for 20+ strength. Yeah, my Naruto headband. What's up, Harms? How's it going? Oh my goodness. Look at all these things that I have. Exceedingly? What are these? Well, I should get rid of this. Cosmic Arts, for sure. Give that to Sora. Items were never my strong suit. Playing Kingdom Hearts 2 was never my strong suit. It's not really about playing the game. It's about the friends we made along the way. It's about the cringe we had along the way. Alright, so we need... See Jonathan Mugel over here? We need to talk to him. We need to get... Oh, we already got the dense crystal. We actually got the twilight crystal. That's what we needed. Okay, we need to find all the pluses. There's 7 of them in the... all right, let me figure out what the hell this game is on about. Because apparently there is like 7... All right, there are 7 of them in the game. And we need to go find all 7 of them. And they're in very specific spots. So let's go do that. Number 1. You are rewarded for completing all the 100-acre wood stuff and completing all of the Dawn of the New Day Ariel thing. I'm pretty sure I did the 100-acre woods. Did I do the Ariel thing? I believe I did. Let's go to Little Mermaid. It's all the rage right now on the Tic Tac anyway. Let's just... Oh, yeah, no. Dude, this is like a breeze compared to the nightmare that is the Kingdom Hearts 1. The Kingdom Hearts 1 Ultima weapon, which I did once on the hardest difficulty in that game. And I feel afraid to ever play that game again, because that game is substantially more annoying to play on the hard mode. Because of your limited mana, and also just like, oh my god, getting the keyblade, or getting the Ultima Keyblade, you have to do so many random side things. Like, go to the Tarzan world and find the Mushroom Man, and then juggle him in the air like 60 times to get a material. It's ridiculous. A new day is dawning. Did we not? It says new. I don't think we did this. Alright, let's do it. Alright, boys. One last time. I swear we did this, but whatever. One last time. We have to do the cringe music. Alright, who's more cringe? Singing Sora or Animal Sora? Oh my goodness. Bad. No. Actually, I don't think it matters at all what I get for points. But we're gonna go for the gold. I swear, if I miss that one and I get a perfect, I'll be sad. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. So, never mind, we're good. Happiness. Alright, hot take. I really don't... I think this world's a little cringe, but I kind of don't mind it as like a palate cleanser. It's kind of fun. Not fun, but... It's kind of... I like it. It's a mix-up. It adds to the charm of how weird this game is. I feel like I've done this, but I don't know anymore. Imagine having to dance and sing to get your MacGuffin to make the ultimate MacGuffin Keyblade. Do you think, like, I don't know, since every antagonist has like 15 Keyblades, do you think Anthony Keyblade Master, like the main antagonist, do you think he had to go here and sing to get materials to make his Keyblade? Bad. Just bad. Whoa! Gotta mash it! Dude, Flounder has such a busted face in 3D. Step 1, travel to the Bone Zone. I mean, you're not wrong. Bone Zone in Olympus. There is a Bone Zone in Lion King world. And they get the shard. I can't even read your comment right now because I'm so dialed into rhythm game. Oh, I might have needed to get 30k to pass. Well, we did it. And then 26 shards of pottery and the Gregory to get the Gregory Keyblade. Yeah. No, Kingdom Hearts 1 was a lot like that, where it's like return to every single world and do like a mini challenge that was like really obscure and vague. I don't know if that count. I think I already, you know what? I think I had already done it. Let's just leave. I'm pretty sure I already did it, like I said. But they added, it said new because it was added to the roster. Yeah, no, it was, I think getting the Ultimate Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 1 added like 10 hours to my gameplay because it was my first time ever doing it and I had no idea what I was doing. That might be cap, but I think that actually did add like a substantial amount of time. Alright. I have actually turned in one of every synthesis item, weirdly enough. Open the chest in the computer maze. The problem is, guys, I don't know which ones I have and which ones I don't have. So we have to go to everything one by one and do it. I think you get one of them for doing one of the harder, like, gummy ship challenges, which is gonna be a nightmare. Because the gummy ship is for... Gummy ships is not fun. Alright, Tron. I don't even... Central computer. Open the chest in the central computer mesa. More like the dummy ship, yeah. I don't know where the... I don't even know if I did it. I guess I'll just keep walking around. Surely... Oh, wait a minute. I thought Tron died. Why is he just here? I mean, he didn't die, but he jumped in the hole. Go away, Tron. Tron, you're yucky.
Goofy! Come on!
He wasn't even saying Goofy. He was calling Tron a Goofy MF. Because of Tron's goofiness. Am I gonna have to, like, refight this one part that's really dumb? When you, like, go across the boat or something? I don't want to do that. Okay. I might have to. How evil... I was gonna say... I mean, I think if I went back that way, I would. I was gonna... How evil is the game? Make me replay. Well, you know what? What we can do... Which we can't do it right now, but when we get more points, we can enter Master Form again and try our luck. See if we can unlock the form we want.
It's over!
It's over! It's ogre! How dare you play the game? How dare the game make you play it? Yeah, how dare it? No, no, you do... I don't know if you were there for that segment. That segment was so obnoxious. It's just like, kill all the enemies. Quickly, kill all the enemies before they, Okay, method grab. You make sure to kill all the enemies before they, like, fill a meter. And you would get to the very end and then they'd just fill the meter. And then you have to redo it. I'm willing to bet that I already got this thing in the Tron world. You know what, I'm gonna just head, oh, I can't even head back from here. Research lab. Yeah, I'm gonna just head out, because, like, I'm willing to bet that I got this, because Tron's kind of straightforward. Alright, there's one in the Sunset Terrace, which I may have gotten as well, but I'll go there. I really wish they, like, I don't think there's a way, I don't think they keep track of the ones you got, but it would be nice if they did. They might have, I don't know. Where's the Sunset Terrace? Let's just go to the central station. Oh, Neptune. Hey, but it's the Ultimate Keyblade, and also, one thing that's just funny to think about is, like, how you would never... If you didn't have some sort of guide, I mean, you could find these things, I guess, around by, like, exploring really deeply. But it would be a pretty tough time to try to find all these by yourself. I mean, I've gotten at least 4 or something of them. Like, I've gained 4 in the natural course of gameplay. So that's an amount. I think it was even one of them that was maybe over here, because, like, I did get some things that were up here. How are you doing, Harms? How's your life going right now? How's someone who's not playing Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix? What do they do? Oh, look at this. You know what? Why not? Let's try it. Who cares? Oh no, let's try to do this. Not even far within the main storyline, or now they require a big tour. Oh my God, it's Strong Bar. The Strong. These are like things I can do like post game when I get the Ultimate Keyblade. Look, he's menacing. He's so menacing. His frame rate is lower than us. Okay. Oh, this is is this like a struggle battle? Oh my goodness. Am I giving him the dirty dumpster? Yo, Stitch, get out here. Get in on this. I'm grooving. Got super tired at work because I had to move hundreds of kilos. Oh God, I'm dying. Harms, I asked you what you were doing. Now I'm dying. Oh God, the correlation. Never ask Harms how he's doing. Never ask a man his salary. Never ask a woman her weight. Never ask Harms how he's doing. You will die. As a direct correlation. Speaking of that, let me heal. I'm not gonna lie, this is my face when I'm dying. Oh God. I don't trust it. I don't trust like this. I tried to block. Oh, he killed me in like a hit. I just realized there's a power gauge. I don't even understand what I'm looking at. That's doable. I'm watching someone die is what I'm doing. You had to move around hundreds of kilos of rock salt. Damn. I have, and you have the next 2 weeks off. Hell yeah. I have Monday, Tuesday off because of America. So I'm happy about that. I completely forgot about that existing, like 4th of July and stuff. But kind of a nice vibe. Okay, let's immediately once again. Oh my goodness! I want to use my summon of Stitch because Stitch is good. Okay, Stitch, get out here, buddy. Okay. And counterattack him, make him feel like a wuss. See, he feels like a loser when that happens. And because he's so ashamed, he actually can't attack me. Can I magnet him? Reflect. Reflect is so funny. Imagine getting reflected. It's like a constant powering up contest. Kinda. Except I'm dookieing on him until he dookies on me. It's not as fun. I like the parts of the fight where I'm winning. I don't like the parts where I'm losing. Alright. Counter! Yeah! Hit him with that Gaia counter. And Stitch is making them orbs for me. Did this guy ever really have a... Okay. Wait, man, I'm talking shit way too early. Talking shit too soon. You didn't see this. It's fine. It's fine. Just keep the combo going. Ohana. Oh. Jump! Yeah. Oh. I think I'm dead. Ohana. Just use Ohana. It's fine. Blast him with the goo cannon. Blast him with the goo. Imagine dying to Stitch's ukulele. Oh god, wait a minute. He's not dead. Why is he alive? Now he's dead. Ohana D's balls, indeed. They stole that move from Rodan. Yeah, they did. I can't believe this game ripped off Elden Ring. Also, we can, like, clean up the floor with these organization members. As we, like, revisit these worlds. Strength beyond strength. That's cool. Look at that. Look at this final mix content. Giving me a reason to revisit these losers that are hanging out over here. Back alley, that's where Harms works. In the back alley doing nefarious things. This is the usual spot. This is where I usually find Harms hanging out in the back alley doing nefarious things. Where's the Sunset Terrace? Where's the Sunset Terrace? I gotta find that. Again, I might already have the thing from here. This is the classic movie The Sandlot, as portrayed in Kingdom Hearts. This is Station Heights. So yeah, where's the Sunset Riz? This is Watch the Tram Car, please. This is the mansion. This is the woods. What is a Sunset Terrace? Wait, I think I already did this. No, I totally did this. Okay, wait. Or I don't know if I got it, but I totally went there. It's the area where there's bees. Why are there bees here? I don't know if I don't trust like that. Why is there a bee fight? Is there any... Okay, I thought there was gonna be some sort of secret bee lord that was about to just spawn. So, I know Suntet to Riz. Alright, I know where it is. You have to go to the... I think you can ride the train there, but what you can also do is just walk. There's like a sewer tunnel that you can just walk through, which I did last time. Which means I'm pretty sure I actually got this already. Did the game just crash? The game just crashed. I'm glad I saved. Why did the game crash? We're playing Kingdom Hearts .exe. It's the haunted copy. How come every game copy I have is haunted? Can someone explain that to me? Riddle me this. This PC port was kind of bungled, to be honest. It got better with updates, but when you alt-tabbed this game back in the day, you should just immediately crash every time if you like put it in, like if you tried to like minimize the game. Don't worry, I know you can't see the game, by the way. It's because there's a separate launcher that launches the games. Then you launch the game. Now I'm in the game. Oh. Still going. Did anyone else think the D in Disney was a giant G? Like, for some reason? Like a backwards G? I don't know why. I never read it as a D. I understood it was Disney, but I never read it as a D. Like, I just assumed it... Disney. I just assumed it was some arbitrary symbol. I don't know. I just never saw it as a D. Alright. Well, we're back here again. At least we can do this. And land at Sunset Station. Yeah, I think this is where the steps that count different. Alright, so this is the Sunset Station. I should have known the Sunset Terrace would be here. But, what, the white people room, yeah. If I didn't notice... Yeah, this is it. See, I did get it already. See, I did my due diligence, but I mean, I didn't do this on stream, so... I did come back here on an off stream. So, fair enough. Well, I'm glad we killed the guy. Find the chest in the brink of despair. I think I already got that. Right. I think I did whatever that one was. Oh god. Conquer the Goddess of Fate Cup. After beating the previous 3 cups and defeating the Xemnas memory... 4th cup... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's the one thing that I actually have to do something in. Oh no. Alright, boys. We're going to heck. Oh boy. The Underworld Cup. Can I, like, access that from over here? Or is that something that... Was that a different warp? It's over there. That's the caverns. Is the entrance right here? I don't have that much familiarity with the Kingdom Hearts 2 Coliseum that much. Oh, enter tournament. Here it is. Alright. I have to beat all 3 of these. So let's do it. Fight along. I fight for my friends. I can use limits. That's cool. Let's do it. Let's get this bread. Drive gauge can't be used, but limits consume less MP. Go for combos. Gotcha. Can I use summons? No. I can use limits though. As it was stated. Do I even need limits, to be honest? Who needs limits when you have Magnet TM? Check that out. He's done. This is also a level 25 tournament. And I'm level like 50, so... Hopefully it's a clean sweep. By the way, members of the chat, TM, I think my next... So I'm trying to beat this game. Because the chat deserves a complete playthrough that took like a year of Kingdom Hearts 2. But also, I'm thinking maybe for my next game to play. I mean between like horror games and also like beating other games, like going back to Subnautica and stuff, like going back through games that I started, and like Silent Hill 2 and stuff. I might do a little Boktai 2. I think it's been long enough that I'm excited. Like I started Boktai 2 right after I beat the first one on stream. And even in the VOD, I'm like, yeah, this is not going to last because it's too much, too quick, back to back. I've beaten Boktai 2 like 3 times now. I think it's a good... I think I've waited long enough that maybe it's worth revisiting on stream. I don't know. We'll take a look. That's in my line of sights. for a potential game to play. Between, like, my itch.io and random games. I wish I could stream itch.io games, like, all the time. I just don't feel comfortable, like, downloading random files from the internet half the time. I mean, most of it is, like, especially, like, the bigger games, they have a lot more, you know, trustworthiness, I guess, because whatever. But, like, you're just downloading random stuff on the internet. It's probably not a great idea. Let's say, like, a streaming computer. And I went into, I was, like, looking into, like, a VM, just to, like, play the games on a VM. And that's not really, like, doable, because I have to, like, pass in the, I wouldn't be able to use accelerated, like, graphics without doing some shenanigans. Look at the semi-final. Semi-final for you. I'm sure I'll have to defeat some nonsense when I actually get to, get down to it. But for now, these will be easy, these initial cups, I guess. Here's some nonsense. Oops, I didn't mean to heal. I meant to, do anything else, but whatever. Yuffie! Let's kill these fools. You're done, son. Yeah, back off, Leon. Back off, Squaleon. Yeah, we got the cup for the games. Get up on the Hydra's back. We got a cup for the games. Nice. Serenity J. Look at all this stuff we're getting. Look at all this, like, things that are gonna be useful for me. Look at that. I got a nice little new belt that's probably not that good. I'm not even gonna, like, look at it. Gives him more... I could give him stuff that gives him more defense, but less... I don't know. Who knows? The games. Let's get back to the games. Let me save, too, just in case my games crash. Okay. I'm gonna buy some more, potions, too. Look at all these shards I can buy. I'm gonna buy some more... I can't buy high potions here. That sucks. I could buy them elsewhere. Well, whatever. Let's just get our, groove on. What is this? The drive gauge? We can use drives alone. Alright. Well, you don't have to tell me twice. Are we in final... Nope, we're not in final form. Big sad. Don't worry, one of these days we'll get it. Do I stay in the form between rounds? Because that would be... No, I don't. So that's kind of lame. Well, whatever. Well, it fills up real fast, though. Look at that. This actually might be a really... This is probably a really good way to just grind out until I get final form. Hey, there he is. Look at that. Sora accidentally became epic. Check that out. You're witnessing history, everybody. What if Sora was epic? And because he's so cool, he gets to keep it between rounds. Probably because they didn't have, like, an animation, I guess, for, like... Or they didn't want to show, like, anti-Sora... Anti-form Sora doing stuff, because it would be kind of weird. Yeah, gather. Oh, destroyed. Dude, Final Form Sora looks so cool. It'll look even cooler when I give him a different Keyblade that isn't Kingdom Key. Although Kingdom's Key still looks kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, Final Form. Final Form's neat. I'm glad we all can experience Final Form together. As this is my first time experiencing Finale Form. Yeah, there he is. And we get to use it a ton. Hiya. Now, I wonder if oh god, let me beat Cerberus up. Now I'm wondering with this Keyblade, the one I have, the one I'm using, the It Takes Two Funny Man Keyblade.
Yeah.
With the It Takes Two Funny Man Keyblade, is this
Yeah.
yeah.
Take this.
Is this always giving me like a 50-50 chance of like entering dark form? Sure. Is it like a bad Keyblade? I don't know.
It's over.
I think it just looks cool and it has good stats. But maybe it's like always, maybe it's not a good idea
It's over.
to use outside of unlocking final form. Oh, he's already dead. I was gonna go in final form. Oh my god, we killed him and turned him into a cup.
We did it.
Gosh. Oh wow, look at that rising dragon. So that combined with the other fire one, you probably could do some real crazy fire shenanigans if you use fire. When I was using the fire, the bond of flame, you can do some, that's some real fire. Let me look up the 2 become 1 Keyblade real quick. I wonder if this should just be my, like... I wonder if it should bind to my, Alright. Alright, well, now I can enter... I don't need this equipped anymore. Because I think it's gonna, like, screw me up. I wonder what I should use as my primary. I guess back to the sleeping lion. I'll fix that in a second. And then switch this over to 2 becomes 1. So I can look extremely cool. I'm probably, like, when am I ever going in Valor form again, to be honest? But, I don't know. Let's just equip some sort of decisive pumpkin, I guess. What am I going Valor form? Super sleepy. Alright. See ya, Harms. Thanks for stopping in and witnessing the wonder that is finale form. Look at all these final form moves. There's too many moves. I can't keep up. There's too much stuff. There's far. I mean, you have a lot of flexibility in your stuff. Oh, I gotta hydrate. Did I ever give Donald his... I think I gave Donald his ability to heal me back. Wow, he actually has a ton of... Goofy has like a ton of things. What the heck? Alright, good night. Catch you later. Auto, no. Yeah, that seems defender. Why are none of these equipped for Goof? What happened? Halves the damage taken. Oh my god, all of Goofy's... Goofy has 0 actions. I feel like I should give Goofy some sort of action. Yeah, all these once mores and second chances and all that are good. And that seems good, but like... Did this just get rid of like all of his... I don't know. He has no ability. He probably should have an ability. Whatever. I don't care. Let's do the Titan Cup. Sora can use summons. Okay. Summons are cool. Do summons persist between rounds? I don't know. Probably. I would hope. I would hope, otherwise, like, summons are lame. And by summons, they mean using Stitch. You can use Stitch. Which also means that I can just use, like, a million things. Ah, yes. Give me that Stitch. Does he last between rounds? He better. Oh my god.
Gather.
He does not.
Yeah.
What is this Weenie Hut Jr.? I'll have to use him on like the final round basically.
There.
Well, I can use him again. I'll just use him later.
This is it. It's over. It's over.
Just be me, Sora, missing 100 times in a row. Bump. Alright, let's heal. And then bump. And then volleyball, curb slump.
Back off.
So these enemies are actually going to be like relatively in my level range now. Oh, like these guys. These guys are actually annoying. But if I can grab one of their weapons, then I can do some epic gamer attacks.
Back off. Take this.
Or just combo him in the air. Alright, no, weapon. No, it went away. If I can grab these leggy fellows,
Yeah.
they're funny weapons.
Yeah. Back off.
They aren't ready for what I can do. Back off! Oh my goodness! Chief, chill!
Yeah. This is it.
Buddy.
Gather.
Yeah. Stand still and chill. I'm gonna use a potion to heal.
Gather.
Because I want...
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
I want to have my, mana for magnet.
Take this.
I want to have my mana magnet.
It's over.
This is exciting though. We're approaching...
This is it.
I mean, we could probably just... We definitely could beat the game without the Ultimate Keyblade. But it wouldn't be a critical mode run if we didn't get it.
Gather.
It feels... And this is like... Okay. At least we're doing like content and it's not just like mindless grinding. You know? It's mindful grinding.
Yeah. Take this.
Oh my goodness.
It's over.
I should... Yeah, I'm gonna just... Oh, okay. I thought I had like no mana left, but then I had mana from the kid.
This is it. This is it.
Whatever, it's fine. I've entered double score mode, everybody. Where the score is doubled, I presume.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys with their death rings can just kill me like so easily. Or like they used to be able to.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they still can.
There.
Yeah. The reflect would be very nice to have right about now. Oh, thank the Lord. Reflect will set me free.
It's over. It's over.
Okay, instead of using a magnet, because it's kind of intensive, I'm going to be a little bit of a reflect boy. Because reflect is a little less intense, little less mana and hungry. It gets the job done pretty well.
Yeah. Back off.
Back off, punk. As I spin. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot I can do summons. Oh god, Stitch, please. Am I dead? What? What? What happened? Did I walk out of the ring or something? What? What happened?
Back off. Take this.
Alright, that was dumb.
Yeah.
Maybe it said something like you can use summons but don't. Oh, did I lose all my points by taking too much damage, I guess? Oh, there's points. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Gather. Take this. Yeah.
Well, that's silly. Yeah, that's definitely what happened.
Yeah. Take this.
Alright.
Take this.
We actually really want to try not to take damage. As we take damage.
Yeah. Back off. This is
Yeah, back off, punk. See, the difficulty and the annoying nature of this game always comes from just like exclusively comes from the limitation of being like it's not enough to just survive, you also need to not take damage or something like. Oh my god. Like I can survive and get through there, or like there's like a time limit. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be so stupid.
It's over.
It's hard to take, not just get hit by stray enemies sometimes, you know? Alright, especially these big boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big boy and then annoying. I gotta do these reaction commands, like, as soon as I see them, too.
This is it.
Just to not have to deal. Ow, ow. Please stop hitting me and taking all my points. Actually, healing.
Yeah. It's over.
Okay. Whew. Maybe that, hopefully though, now that I'm aware of it, I'll have an easier time dealing with points.
This is it. This is it.
Berserk, no. I wanted to go berserk, but he's gonna go berserk. I gotta get out of here. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Counter. Thank god.
This is it.
Whew, good counter. Good reflection timing. Saved me from taking a unconstitutional amount of damage right there.
Yeah. This is it.
These guys who don't... These, funny ghosts that don't like to follow the rules.
Yeah. Back off.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's heal up.
Gather.
Do one of those. Heal up.
Yeah. Take this.
I should use a cure, actually, this time. I'll use cure sooner than I thought, I guess, if I get grappled like that.
Gather.
There you go.
Take this.
Yeah, take this. Oh, wait a minute. Let me summon Stitch. Get some free mana out of this deal. There we go.
Gather.
Free mana lets me, so every time I run out of mana, I should, just summon Stitch. Or whatever I'm doing. That way, I can get my stuff back and not have to worry about it. As I need to basically open every round with a, magnet. Thus to kill just everyone. Oh god. Okay.
Let's go.
Summon Stitch again.
Heal.
Just why not? Summons, if summons are increased or whatever. Why not? Although I didn't get my mana back, which is really not good for this match. Oh god, please no.
Let's go.
Stitch, please set me free.
Gather. Gather.
These things from Tron World are the bane of my existence. Anything from Tron in this game is the bane of my existence.
This is it. Gather.
Yeah, gather.
Gather.
Gather up. Gather and reflect on these fools.
It's over.
Thank you. Thank you, Stitch, for being the best. Oh god, I have to beat up Hercule? Okay, Stitch.
It's over.
Oh, wait a minute. I could just do this.
Gather. Gather. It's over. Gather. Gather. It's over. Gather. Gather.
Turns out his greatest weakness. Oh my goodness.
Gather.
Okay, this might just be the cheese-free way of doing it.
Yeah, it's over.
Nah, I don't need cheese. I'm just beat him up.
Gather. Gather.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He's like immune at one point.
It's over.
I tried to block, or I tried to
Back off.
counter, whatever it's called. Okay, I gotta heal. Oh my god, he just took out half my health.
It's over.
Heal again. I don't appreciate you, Hercule.
This is it. Yeah.
Oh, missed that. Please don't miss that one.
Back off.
Give me that big... Oh, God, I did not have a lot of points left. We did it. We beat up Hercules, the wimp. But we're still junior heroes. Although, I mean, we did beat him up with no power mode. Because when he has powers, he's literally invincible.
We did it.
Okay, we beat the 3 cups. We got the Genji shield. What's up, Smet? I received the Genji shield. You know, the classic item, the Genji shield. Oh man, Goofy's been really missing out on rings, such as the skillful ring and the Genji shield. Here we go. I also think I ran out of high potions, or no, I just used all of them or something. But what's up, Smet? How's it going? I just obtained the Genji shield, as you saw. Goofy Tornado. I don't know what Goofy's best move is. Probably just Goofy Tornado, I assume. Here, Goofy. Have an actual move for once in your life. Imagine that. And use the Genji shield. Oh, the Genji shield isn't even as good? Although, I mean, they revive, so I don't... It's only 1 point less, so... I don't know if the MP is better than reviving faster, hyper healing, or MP haste. Let's try the Genji shield for a bit. I feel like he's our allies die in like 1 hit anyway, so who cares? Like, they aren't really helpful. Alright. I think we have to do the last tournament. Where's the last tournament? Oh, you can start from any round? That's neat. Okay, I have all the cups. I have the cups TM, but... How does one... After beating the previous 3 cups and defeating... Oh, I have to defeat a memory. Where is this I have to go to the memory... At Memory's Contortion? Is that in the... I had my first salary pay today. I was afraid my new work was a scam, but scammers don't pay you unless it's exactly... That's true! Maybe their plan is to pay you, and then you'll use the money, and then they'll realize the money was actually fake money. And then the money will... Like, any money you spend will instantly drain that amount of money from your bank account. So it's reverse money. It's Uno reverse money. That's a high possibility. That's a possibility that you should consider. Okay, so I have to continue. It's like, to get the stupid Keyblade, right? To even get the cool guy's mega cool guy Keyblade, right? You really do gotta, like, basically beat the entire game.
Yeah.
Or not beat the entire game, but, like, you gotta go far. They expect me to partake in capitalism and corrupt my undying soul. Capitalism tastes pretty good though when you do get that paycheck. When you do get paid, it do be kind of nice. But when you do not be getting paid, it do be kind of not great. That's my hot take. Getting paid is good. I like having money. The Wisdom Wand. Is this better? I can't even tell if this is better or worse than whatever. Just buy it. Why not? Do I replace the... I'm not gonna probably replace the Genji thing. I literally just got... Give me potions, please. Look at all these stones. Funny brain chemicals want me to go chunky for them. Oh, yeah. I've been all about the side hustles. Oh, I've been streaming. I mean... It's kind of a funny joke to be like, haha, streaming to try to make some extra money on the side, because, like, it's basically it challenge level, making money from streaming, challenge level, impossible, unless you're, you know, like John Streamer Man. But I do enjoy it too as like a hobby. So it's like, you know what, if I can make enough money to pay for things to stream more, and or like If I make enough money every couple of months that I can, like, buy a new thing for the stream, or, like, a microphone or something, you know, then I'm happy with that for the streaming stuff. Let's see. Oh, I have a new... Do I have a new ring slot that I just never noticed? I really don't know when that opened up. That's embarrassing. Strength up. I mean, I have better rings that I give to, I should probably take the better rings for myself and not my allies. Let's enter this mysterious zone known as the Hall of Empty Melodies. I couldn't tell with that font. Oh my god, oh god. Let me back in. Let me out. Let me in. Let me out. Let me in. I'm gonna save. Just because I did some stuff with my abilities, which I don't think even save. The funny brain. Critical mode. This looks like a... I was gonna say, this looks like a boss arena. Yeah.
Sora, you've done well.
Streaming for money. You don't stream for money. Money is just a side effect of streaming sometimes.
Who knows? I expect she's catching up with her
Who is
friend
big
from
out of streamers
darkness.
right now?
What do you mean?
What do you
She
mean?
doesn't need you anymore.
I'm supposed to believe that?
Well, you don't have
You
to.
don't have to. It's
You
me,
can believe this.
Blueness,
Organization 13 has no further use
with
for
their
you.
scrotal logos.
Just look there. Our Kingdom
Oh my god, they
Hearts.
did it. Kingdom Hearts 2. They did. They really did
Thanks
Kingdom
to
Hearts
you,
2 in this
we've
game.
collected countless hearts. Can
It
you
is pretty
hear
funny.
their euphoria?
No.
Now all they need is one.
Yeah, she
more
don't want you.
helper
I
from the
want you.
Keyblade bearer.
The sexual tension. Oh my god, he's summoning all these ants. Oh, there's actually a lot of enemies here.
We gotta find.
But Kingdom
Oh, I don't think I equipped.
Sora!
I don't think I equipped Donald's new staff.
Sora, it's really you.
Kyrie!
Oh my god, Kyrie's just hanging out.
You leave Sora alone.
Thanks, Kyrie. Oh my god, she's about to jump down here. Okay, Kyrie. Alright, what was your plan, though? Oh,
Sora.
just no plan. I respect it. You know what? I kind of respect the hustle, but... Oh, never mind.
This
I don't...
time, I'll fight.
Okay,
You know
basic
Sora's
enemy, you killed the whole
completely
game.
hopeless
Yeah,
without
literally.
us. Come on, Riku.
Oh yeah, Riku, who found her a Keyblade. I guess they literally, like, have trash cans full of them. Riku looking kind of different because he's in a grown man's body.
Well, well.
And then Pete is here. And
Will the
they don't even have anything to
never
do in this game. This game is wild. Riku's just in a grown man's body.
This castle is perfect.
So strange.
Perhaps we should.
Goofy looks
acquire
goofy.
it.
No, that's not Goofy. That's large. That's Pete
Kinda nice, I guess. But what about all the
with his
heartless?
2 teeth. How is he chewing
This
anything with
Tweed
those 2
world,
teeth?
It's way too close to the darkness. They ain't gonna listen to us here.
Big
Once
goof.
again,
The
you
goofster.
underestimate me.
Yeah, like Maleficent and Pete like have nothing to do in this game. Can we have him instead of this version? I need the big goofster. I need Goofy scaled up on the Z-axis times 5. And then Mick, what is Mickey even doing? Jeez, fellas, did someone say the door to darkness? This game's wild. Just watching him run up a staircase. Where'd you walk? Oh my god, it's Diz, aka Zehanort. Right? Is this or is this Ansem the Wise? I forget. This is like the good guy. He's a good guy version of one of the bad guys, I think. They call him Diz, but I think he's one of the Ansems. I think he's the good Ansem. He's gonna take his hat off and reveal it to us to explain it.
It's been too long.
Oh my god, look!
Ansem the Wise.
Ansem the Wise. Okay, I was right.
Why didn't you come to me before things got so bad?
I don't know.
Zemnas,
So he's
the
good.
organization superior, is
But
the
then there's like
property of
3 or
Oceana,
4
my
Ansems, and
foremost
Riku
friend.
right now is one of the Ansems
Burden was mine.
because he fused with him in the last game.
Is that all?
And is the purple guy like the Ansem's nobody?
I won't deny there was more.
There's too many
I was
Ansems.
obsessed with thoughts of revenge. My apprentices stole everything precious
Is
to
this
me.
Patrick Stewart?
My research. and
Wait
my
a minute.
pride.
I can't
What
help
is
you
this
with
game?
revenge.
I know. Riku's told me 1,000 times.
No,
Where is it?
not Kingdom Hearts
Must
3.
be with his friends by now.
KH2.
Riku was a great help to
Christopher Lee. What am I
I found him
saying?
wandering
Sorry,
in
it's
the
Christopher
darkness.
Lee.
me after you and he lost track of each other.
Gosh,
Yeah.
we didn't lose each
Mrs.
other.
Yeah, I saw the chest
Riku
in the
left-
cutscenes.
Well, because Xehanort's Heartless was still inside his heart.
No, I haven't gone to this
and he
area
sure
yet,
must
I
have
don't
been
think.
Suffering. But what I don't understand is why he looks like that now, when he's still Riku at heart.
Yeah, why did they do that?
I am to blame.
Why did they make that choice? It's not a good
When
it's
I
a
met
weird
Riku
choice.
the first time, he still had the appearance of a boy.
Why did they still keep Riku as a half
Probably
dude?
Because he had such a strong heart. I asked him to find a young man named Roxas from Organization 13 and bring him to me.
Roxas.
When I
what?
told him it would help Sora awaken from his slumber, Riku left without a word.
So a lot of this stuff happened also
He
during
fought
Chain of Memories, I
Roxas.
guess, the like
Like
spin-off
many
GBA game.
survivors, Riku lost that fight.
So
Riku must have realized then, to fight in the realm of darkness, he would have to immerse himself in that same darkness. And when he did, you saw what became of him.
he became a grown man.
When Riku brought Roxas back to me, he was introducing himself as handsome. If that was what it took to awaken his friend, he was ready to live in.
So Riku, was like, I'm gonna live
Riku
in the
was
darkness.
victim of my revenge.
Oh
How
boy!
my heart ached.
The door to
I could only
darkness?
laugh to hide my shame.
I guess it must have been after that when I saw Riku again. He said he wanted to help Sora, but he made me promise. Promise that Sora wouldn't ever find out about what happened to him while he was out in the darkness.
Don't worry, Mickey. I don't even remember or know.
My friend, the time has come. I must make amends to these young people.
Is that the door to darkness he's carrying? What is that actually? It's like a cannon. All I need to do is fight a memory of a character. So I can... I gotta fight the memory of some character. So I can get an item. So I can do more grinding. I don't know why he needs Benson from regular show. I don't know why he needs the gumball machine. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a fight.
You've been a good boy.
Oh, it still
Show
might be.
yourself. Oh. It sounds like you have.
I don't know who this guy is. I can't keep any
Sora,
of the organization members'
Roxas.
names straight.
Roxas?
Who the
Hey,
flip are
did
you
he just
talking
call me
about?
Roxas? You really put Organization 13 in a pickle.
In a pickle.
I guess that must be why the Keyblade chose you.
The Keyblade chooses anyone. You
Man,
can
you
buy
didn't
them at the
pick a
dollar
dud
store.
this time. You don't look like you're half the hero the others were.
But I
You
guess
done rambling?
the Keyblade
Rambling.
is like the regular
As if.
Keyblade.
All
And
I'm
everyone has
trying to tell you,
Keyblades, but they
traitor,
aren't the
is that your
Keyblade that
time
teleports
is
back to you and
up.
stuff. This absolutely doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it doesn't make more sense if you play it.
Here he comes!
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. All you need to know is this fine fella is trying to stop
You
me.
really shouldn't have betrayed us.
Bruh. But what he doesn't realize...
Gotcha now!
What? Oh my god, I'm in the Super Smash Brothers Brawl. Oh, this is actually kind of sick.
You clever little sneak.
I'm in Smash Brothers Brawl mode. I can't even enter Final Form now because he sniped Donald to death. can't even use my summons. I'm gonna die. This is a learning experience round right now. We're learning what his moves are. Ow. Wait a minute. Yeah, final form. Shred him. Oh my god. Oh my god, final form. Chill. Absolutely zero chill from final form over here. Check that out. Reflecting. Hiya. Get owned, you noob. What are you? Some owl kind of noob? Oh my god. He needs to chill. You gotta chill, buddy. Okay. I'm trying to reflect. Uh-oh. There we go. I was trying very hard to just reflect. Do it! Check that out. Look at that counter right there, reflect. Keep the reflections, everybody. Alright, let's heal and get Donald back to life. Bring me back to life. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I got hit. I'm getting hit. Ow. Okay, indeed. That's a good reaction to getting hit that many times. Okay. Oh, God. I feel like I'm gonna enter the door to darkness right now.
Roxas!
Oh, Christ. I thought I just died. Oh, my... Oh. Chance time! Alright, my guy's about to get, dookied on. Let's go final form. Yeah, you're about to get dumpstered, my guy. Yeah. I will read that. Oh my goodness. I'm getting dumpstered. I don't have any mana. Oh my god. No, not like this. Not like— I healed! You see it in the air? Alright, there's a dark version of you, but my man, why did nobody use you as a cushion, but decided to stand up and stretch, but the guy literally helped you get rid— I don't know. I think the nobodies— honestly, I think the real answer is the nobodies are just confused. And they're just, like, brainwashed by, like, big bad man. And because they're like, you know, they just want, like, they want, like, a place they feel like they belong or something. Alright. Anyway, I really blew it there. But that was supposed to be the learning fight anyway, so now we know what to do. For the most part. Just dodge and then chance time him. I will say that warp snipe is pretty cool.
Let's go. Gather.
Buddy, I'm coming for you.
R for reload.
R for reload, indeed. See, this is what I wanted to be doing earlier. I got so much more damage on him the first time I did this.
Back job. Ow. You're putting me to sleep, bro. Yeah. R for reload.
R for reload.
R for reload.
That's gonna be one of those voice lines that's like burned into my head, isn't it? R for reload. Oh, dude, reflect. Reflect is so good. Alright. Just gonna use Cure for safety. Oh, I shouldn't have used Cure. What the? Like, genuinely, what am I supposed to do there? Being a buddy. Ow. I like the whole teleporting thing is kind of neat when I get to do it.
Gotcha now.
Oh.
Okay.
Check this out, buckaroo.
You clever little sneak.
Clever little sneak. Okay, good job. I can just honestly kind of spam reflect. I know he's gonna just teleport and shoot me. No, 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 no. Heal, heal, heal. Drive, final form. There we go. My guy. My health. I'm trying my best over here. I really am. No, I don't have reflect now. Uh-oh. No, elixir. I need to have reflect for this segment. Even then, I'm just gonna get murdered. What is this? Did I just hit you like one time, please? I'm just gonna take a spray to the face and die. Oh my god. Goofy's just flying around. I literally don't think I can stop this from happening. I think I'm just dead here. I don't have anything else. Please just die. Oh my god. I'm so lucky he just died. Just used every single high potion I bought, but it's okay. We did it. We defeated a man who literally couldn't be hit for half of the fight because it would make the fight too easy.
Why did you call me Roxas?
Sora still's dense AF. Wouldn't you like to know?
Hold on.
Wow. That was a fight. At least his gun thing, I think, just puts you to 1 HP. But I don't think it kills you. I think it literally just does that. But I don't know if you can dodge it. I think you just have to take the L.
We have no part to play here.
Gee, I wonder if Riku will ever change back.
Yeah, I wonder.
Riku chose that form,
It's pretty
so he
weird.
used the power of darkness.
I don't like it. He's an adult man. It's odd. I don't like it. Change him back. It's just creepy.
Kairi, we're on our way.
Okay, we did that. Do I still have more high potions? Did they all refresh? Yeah, we're good. Oh boy! That was scary. Gotta have one elixir for, well, I guess one ether. That was a cuckoo crazy. Against my better judgment, let's delve further into the cutscenes world.
Back off.
Okay, yeah, back off. So this area is like the best place to grind now. Now that I'm in endgame TM. Look at Goofy spinning. We just run through here, final form, and just kill things for grinding. But honestly, if I just go back and do like a lot of the organization fights from like the hidden data entry fight things, that would be a good way to get some XP. Kingdom Hearts. Here it is. We was Kingdom Hearts. Do I have to like beat the final boss Do I have to, like, beat the final boss to, even get the Keyblade?
Kingdom Hearts.
I think that might be the case.
Rejoice and feast on
Well
these
then,
hearts
we'll see.
we offer. Shine your pale light on this empty realm. Share your power
With all nobodies. I'm gonna turn a fan on because I'm, like, sweltering right now while this...
Xemnas, is Kingdom Hearts ready?
Very soon.
Then I can end this charade?
Oh, God.
Indeed.
Indeed.com.
How I've
Apply
waited
for a
to hear
job.
that.
Gosh, did somebody say the door to darkness?
Kyrie, you are great.
Oh boy, the Kingdom Heart. Yeah, no, we're at endgame now. We're probably actually gonna beat the game today. I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to do any of the... We could maybe do post-game content at some point, but
You and
we
Rico
might
never
actually
came
beat
home.
the base game.
So I came looking for you.
And then we'll have to find another game to
I'm
play.
sorry.
I'm sorry. Your name's not sorry. Your name is Sora. A common
This is real.
common misconception. Oh my god, Sora has giant hands, or Kyrie is really small.
Wait,
So that's
Ansem.
Ansem
I mean,
again.
Xehanort's heartless.
Okay, wait.
I
So
never
who's
thought for a
Xehanort?
second that I'd ever see you again.
Why is Xehanort's heartless
Just
and
thinking
Ansem?
about all the things you did makes me really
And then
mad.
there's Riku. Wait, or is this Riku Ansem? Sorry, wait, this
But
is
you saved
Riku
Kyrie,
Ansem.
right?
This is
I
Riku.
have to be grateful for that.
So
Thanks.
don't worry, I immediately got confused again. Grown ass man Riku.
Riku, don't go.
Huh? It's Riku?
Kyrie, what did you just say?
Riku.
I'm no one, just a castaway from the darkness.
I'm just
Sora,
buff
come
Riku.
here. Say something to him.
Sora, I guess Sora's like the perfect protagonist because him, like the audience, has no idea what's going on.
Here. You'll understand.
So in the previous game, Ansem, the previous antagonist, fused with Riku to become Riku Ansem Man. And then I guess to Riku to go... I think that Kyrie was lost in the darkness, and I think he went to the darkness, but the only way to go through the darkness thing, he had to become Ansem Man again or something. So now it was Ansem controlling Riku Ansem, but now it's Riku controlling Riku Ansem, and he's in a grown man's body, and that's Riku.
It's Riku. Riku's here.
Yeah. What Sora
I
said.
for you.
Come on, Sora. You've got to pull it together.
I looked
Damn.
everywhere for you.
Actually, kind of a
I didn't
emotional
want you to find
moment.
me.
We did travel a long ass
But
way
it
to
was
find
him
Riku.
that was helping us, wasn't it?
Huh?
Those clues we kept finding. That must have been Riku.
I was starting to worry you guys weren't ever gonna catch on. Sora never did pick the brightest friends.
What do you
Amazing.
mean by that?
The Riku roast.
Why didn't you let me know you were okay?
I told you.
Because the game wouldn't have a twist. But the problem is the twist is so convoluted
Couldn't.
that, like,
I fought with Ansem.
it doesn't even work
Xehanort's heartless.
as a twist.
When it invaded my heart and I won. But to use the power of darkness, I had to become Ansem myself.
How does that make any sense?
Does that mean you can't change back?
That's not right.
Isn't over. And until it is, I still need the power of darkness.
Using the power of foresight in the next games of the series, that's not a...
Still Riku.
Everything that's set up in this game that's like, it can never be undone, it's all undone. Spoiler alerts. If you play any of the previous, like, the future entries, everything that is not undonable becomes undone. Anything that's bad is just like, no, it's actually okay.
Let's get going.
We're just like, we're gonna retcon sadness. Everyone's happy. It's fine. Oblivion. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. You know we're using that Keyblade. Wow, I actually had a lot of Donald items that I just did not equip to him. Give him the Thunder Staff because he uses Thunder. Nope, we're forever doomed. Yep. No, don't worry. Everything is actually fine. It was just a prank. Yeah, Oblivion. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna use that because it's neat. 2 becomes 1's pretty cool and all, but you know what's cooler than that? Sleeping Lion. And you know what's cooler than Decisive Pumpkin? 2 becomes 1. And you know what's the coolest of all? Saving. Look at all these cool Keyblades I've been getting at the end of the game. Alright. Goodbye, Reek. Goodbye, Reeker. Oh god, we're in cutscene. How many cutscenes can we possibly get? Oh god.
What's this?
Oh boy! We're going to shoot a missile at Kingdom Hearts.
And encode it as data.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Ansem's whole thing was like, everything is computer, everything is data. He's gonna digitize Kingdom Hearts.
Hearts are unpredictable.
That's a science data canon. My man Ansem's walking around with a planet digitizer that he just has. This game is cursed. No. Save. Shoot. I'm going to shoot the moon. I'm going to blow up the moon. Alright, hi. What's up, Riku? Do I have to do- is this like the organization, like, refight? Do I have to, like, fight every single person? Is that what's gonna happen here?
What's that? It's the king and Diz. I mean, Ansem the Wise.
The characters don't know each other's code names, but they do.
We better hurry.
It's the king, I mean Diz, I mean this guy, I mean Ansem's nobody, I mean Xehanort too. Oh my god, is Ansem the evil it's like British evil guy with the cards? It's not Ansem, it's like, it's one of the members who has the cards. And he's like, I've got cards in it.
We just skip formality.
It actually is not even British, but whatever. He's like, I've got cards in it. Finish off the enemy before the time gauge runs out with Luxord. Oh, he is Britishy. I don't know. Hey, oh god. What? I'm a cube. I can't do anything. How am I supposed to? Was I supposed to do something as a frame 1 cube? Am I missing something? Do I have to wait till the form runs out? Okay. Ow. Yeah, back off, buckaroo. Yeah. Flip his card. Which one is the real card? It's this one. Get owned. No, I'm getting owned. Alright, chat, it's this card. Is this your card? Oh, well, I'll talk to you about Cube Sora in a second, because there's Recode It. Uh-oh, wait. I see him. Boom! No, I knew which one was him, I just clicked the wrong one. It's this one. I'd like the chat to recognize that I got the card right. I just, clicked the wrong one. That sounds like, Cope. And that sounds like a Cap and Cope. But it is true. Punch this fool in the dome. Luxord. More like, try hard. Copium statement. I knew by saying it, it actually came across as massive cope. Hey, bucko. Oh my god. You know what? Revert. Just revert. Just heal. I don't know what's happening anymore, and I can't read the chat for a little bit. Why am I a die again? Get 4 commands? What? I die, Sora. These organization fights are always pretty cool because they're wild. I mean, I have more time than he does. He's gonna die first. Especially when I punch him in the face, like the buffoon, the absolute buffoon he is. Yeah, don't squander your time, idiot. Oh, magnet up? Hell yeah, give me magnet up. Anyway, yes, but have you heard of Cube Sora? What is there? Okay, you say that as a joke, but in Recode It, which is very cube focused, you play as digital Sora inside of the computer, who is like made of cubes and whatnot. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, you play cube, like digital Sora, who doesn't have the memories of Sora, and you learn about digital stuff.
That's Sora!
And we can watch the cutscenes in this game. Because they didn't want to port Recode It, and they didn't want to port 300 whatever over 2 days or whatever. So they just ported the cutscenes, because they're like, no one will play those games anyway. Whatever, just port them. Just port the cutscenes.
Okay?
Yeah, no worries.
And then we could play Kingdom Hearts 2.8, a fragmentary passage, which is the soft sequel to Birth by Sleep. Like it's like in the middle of Birth by Sleep at 4.3. God. But Roxas has an extra act. That's true. No, there's a whole... Smet, did you see the cutscene where they really ingeniously explained, by drawing it on the screen, that Roxas is Sora's name, but they added an X? Because he's in the organization? Sorax? No. They added the X because he's in the organization, and everyone in the organization needs to have X in their name, because the X thing, and... there's actually a keyblade, but it's key, which is the symbol X. That looks like it's key. It's pronounced key, but it's a symbol that looks like an X. It's actually a keyblade, and all the X's they have X in their name because of the organization. And there's 13 members because it's organization 13, and they sit on the chairs. And Key Babe, Luna Divine. Am I just gonna have to keep fighting? I think I just have to fight everybody. I'm handsome. Wait a minute. You've seen Handsome, but where's Handsome? I'm handsome. I'm handsome's nobody's nobody who's attractive.
Roxas.
I'm not Roxas.
Really getting old.
I'm Sora.
Yeah, he's Sora.
It is kind of rude that everyone's calling me Roxas, not gonna lie. When you walk away, you don't hear me say.
Same fate.
Whoa! Whoa! See, it's creepy when Riku does literally anything. Okay, what's his gimmick? The moon's power. Oh god. I'm not feeling it. I don't want to feel the moon's power. Wait, I can go berserk with his Keyblade? This looks so silly. This is one of those silly fights. I'm just flying around on a stupid Keyblade motorcycle. Oh, thank you, Donald. I'm having a hard time. Oh my...
I misjudged you.
Ow.
Back off.
Oh god, Donald's dead. I can't enter. Wait a minute. No! Wait, he knocked me away. But wait, I'm okay. Final form. Oh my... Shred that health. What health? Yeah, get him.
No exit.
Moonshine down.
Moonshine down. Man, Final Form is never gonna not be cool. I do gotta say that. Final Form is cool. Okay. Your boy needs to use Reflect quite a bit. Be gone! Thought! Berserk, reflect, berserk.
Back off.
Oh my god.
Gather. It's over.
No exit.
Oh. Please don't hit me. Oh god.
Yeah. Back off.
I misjudged. I'm building. Oh, I see. I'm building my berserk meter, or he's building a berserk meter. There's a berserk meter, is all I know. Oh, it's his berserk meter, I think. Now he's berserk. I think I have to wait for his meter to run out. Maybe I hit him with his berserker blade that he drops on the ground. That's doing something. I think it's. Ow. Oh my god, chill.
All shall be lost to you.
This guy needs to work on his anger management. I'm gonna just die too. Yeah, that's the. I gotta say, these fights are kind of stupid. I mean, they're cool. Everyone loves the fights, and they're cool and all.
Do you feel it? The moon's power.
But it sometimes during the fights, like the game's like, oh, you're cheating. Like, oh, the game crashed. It's like, oh, you're gonna win. I don't want you to win right now. Like, let's just end it. All right, that's a sign. We'll finish. We'll play a different game. The game crashed twice. We'll continue that next time. We'll have a thrilling finale. There's actually, I feel like there's plenty of fights and stuff left to have for the next part.